What do? They hold together a blanket, a jacket, a sweater, a bundle of flowers. Little threads hold together hope and peace and joy. These threads are made of wonderful moments of faith, lived and shared. Faith is believing, relying on God, accepting grace. Faith is healing and choosing life. It's so easy to become so busy in life. We neglect faith, and sometimes we let doubt rule us. Let's change. Let's take those little threads that bind the beautiful flowers of life. God works in our lives in different ways. Faith can grace our life and make it a little bit stronger. Let God's ways define who you are becoming. And notice I said that every day we're becoming. Faith is trusting through the storms of life, holding on and believing that the light of peace and justice will prevail. Faith expresses itself through the little threads of shared love, kindness, and charity. These little threads of faith are courage. They help us dare to not settle for lukewarm living, self-absorbed or preoccupation. Faith is Jesus' words and actions boldly lived in 2022. Let's reflect goodness better. Let's nurture charity some more. Let's provide hope for everybody. Our little threads create a deep faith of believing. Our faith can move a mountain one tiny pebble at a time. Don't give up. The threads of trust weave wonderful graces in our life to witness, to value life, give others hope. These little seeds can grow a big bundle of flowers. That peace is not complacent, selfish, or self-serving. Peace is embracing God's gift of love, to love one another into life again and again and again. Little threads of a variety of colors, differences, gifts, and yes, even limitations. Every thread in life is needed. Let our little threads hold together decency, integrity of spirit, truth, justice, and above all, the nobility of soul. Friends, a few years ago, cars were stuck on a highway. A man got out and he had a few sandwiches. He decided he would share the sandwiches. How far they would go, he did not know. Maybe just a few cars, he thought. And yet, he could help a few people on the highway. You see, it's not so much how much we do in life. It's how we dare to do a little. I think you get it. Little threads take risks. You're not sure where God is calling you. So you and I, we dare to weave comfort a little bit better understanding, respect for each other. Our faith threads hold courage when we feel disappointed, when we're tired of struggling, when a new hardship comes into our life, or else a loss or tragedy that we see in the world, and even we see some hate. The thread of love will weave courage and resiliency despite doubt, feeling down, fears galore. Little threads, faith is ever seeking to give us a thread that weaves the peace of God's love. Threads of love weave God's waves, pave a road, a bridge to cross over, to see each other as a brother, a sister, and a friend, a companion on the journey. So we weave more of trust today. At this moment, put away a harsh word, a harsh thought, a harsh deed, a cruel judgment, or a mean way. We're all capable of that. And pick up the virtues of the grace of Jesus' love. Seek a God of compassion and hope and justice, a God of mercy and beatitude living. Do you get tired? Yes. Do you sometimes feel disinterested in life? Yes. Do you feel like giving up something or even someone? Sure we have. We all have those days. And yet, think of God saying to each one of us, choose life, choose faith, choose hope, and act out of love. This is the journey our little threads are called to weave gently and believe with deep faithfulness of spirit that faith is peace, faith is friendship, faith is your prayer lid. The Spirit is always with each one of us. Let us weave together a wonderful tapestry of God's love. And someday you might just feel that you're part of the sunflowers of God's love in the world. Have a good week, everybody.